Recordus! Hi friends, welcome to Rec at Home, brought to you by the Community Recreation Division of Arlington County Parks and Recreation. My name is Mr. Jim, and today we will be learning how to make Harry Potter's Hedwig sculptures. Oh, hi Hedwig.
I'm not Hedwig. Hedwig's my cousin. I'm Jeff. Are you Harry Potter?
No, I'm Mr. Jim, but I went to high school with a Jerry Potter.
Then I think we will be perfect for each other.
Hey Jeff, ever hear of this spell? Owlus multipluciosa. Ah! Did you know that owls have really long, skinny legs? No, I'm being serious. They do. When I hear owl, I think this, right? Mostly body with two little feet sticking out. But underneath all those feathers, owls hold a secret. That they have really long, skinny legs. There's nothing I can do to prepare you for this next image. Are you ready? Are you sure? Okay, there they are, the skinny legs. They're really real. And you might be thinking, Mr. Jim, that's just one owl. It's not like all owls have skinny legs. Well, actually, most of them do. Look, it's quite unbelievable. It's been kept secret from me for, well, my whole life. And things become a little bit more obvious when you look at the skeleton. Check out those legs and the bend right at the knee. You could see that they're hiding these very long, skinny legs, and the way that they sit or perch is really just bending them, so we're not seeing them stretched out. So you may ask yourself, well, why do they have such long legs? Well, the long legs provide all the muscle they need to grip and grab their prey, which they do quite often. So it actually makes a lot of sense, even though it looks unbelievable. So now you'll never be able to look at owls quite the same way again, and I leave you with the internet's greatest hits of owls with skinny legs. Enjoy! Next week, join me for Owl Useless Facts Part 2, Wet Owls. So now it's time to get our supplies and make our own owl. You'll need a paper towel tube or a TP tube. I'm using white tempera paint for my owl, but you can really choose any color, and then a piece of foil is where I'll put the paint. A paintbrush, of course. Construction paper scraps to add details. I'm going to use yellow here for the beak, and then scissors to cut. Feathers. And then a set of googly eyes. I tried to pick the largest ones possible, just because owls have such big eyes. And then Elmer's glue will work great on getting all these pieces stuck to the tube. And then a Sharpie. Make sure you get permission to use the Sharpie. Alright, now let's transform this tube into an owl. If you're using a TP tube, that's actually a perfect size. But for a paper towel tube, you want to cut it down into a smaller size for the owl. And make sure you get an adult to help. But since I already have a TP tube, that's going to be perfect. So I put down my foil, and then I'm just going to put down a little bit of tempera paint. I really won't need much. And look at this. If I put the tube between my two fingers, I'll be able to hold it steady without getting paint all over my hands. And then I can just simply paint with my brush the whole paper towel tube. Okay, do a good once over of white, and then you definitely want to let it dry before you attempt this next step, because you'll have to touch the tube. Okay, I thought this was definitely the hardest step. Notice here with my thumb, I'm just pushing in on the top of the paper towel tube, and I'm actually going to do that for both sides. So what happens is that the middle kind of pushes in, and then the ends kind of turn into points or horns, just like an owl would have. And then I can just adjust it gently with my fingers till I like it. Okay, now I'm going to use my paper scrap and just cut out a very simple shape. A triangle, right? And what will that be for? Yeah, you got it. It's the beak. Alright, now you're just going to add a little bit of Elmer's glue near the center, kind of near the top for the beak. You get to decide where you want to put the beak, right? But I'm going to put it kind of in the traditional spot right there in the middle. Alright, now a little bit of Elmer's glue for... Yeah, you got it, the eyes. I bet you could teach me how to do this project, right? So just take enough Elmer's so that it will stick on. Whoop, there goes my beak. Okay, need a little bit of glue for the other side, and then I'll put on my other googly eye. I almost like how they overlap. Now you get to decide how many feathers you want to add on, but I'm just going to add 2 for now, kind of like the wings. So I kind of put a little bit more glue for the wings here, because I really want these to stick. And you can see I'm just pressing down with my finger into the glue. So here, add a little bit more glue there, and then glue the feather down. If they seem to not be sticking well, just add a little bit more glue. Alright guys, remember, with great power comes great responsibility. We are going to use the permanent Sharpie. And you can check it out here. I'm just adding detail. These are just little kind of feather marks, right? And I'm just covering the whole owl, right? I could do front and back. So it's up to you what design you want. I just went kind of simple, right, for this demonstration. But I know you guys will have some amazing ideas. And remember, owls come in all different shapes and sizes. Awesome, guys. I cannot wait to see your version of your Harry Potter Hedwig sculpture. I'll see you at Hogwarts.